I ain't breaking news to the chat. Y'all know I'm the biggest fan of LeBron's biggest supporter.
Yeah,
Right.
Been
shocking. Shocking.
But I disagree. I wholeheartedly and strenuously disagree with the decision to make this announcement the day of the All-Star game.
Right.
He knew he wasn't going to play. Y'all think LeBron just made this decision today?
No.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody thinks that. He played Wednesday, remember?
Right. Yeah.
So Thursday he was off. Friday he was off. Saturday he was off. Sunday he makes an announcement that he's not going to play in the All-Star game. So I'm just trying to figure out what did he do in between Wednesday after the game and today that caused it to flare up.
Shannon Sharpe goes off on LeBron James for sitting out of the All-Star game. Check out what he had to say, and then I'll come back with my comments.
LeBron sits out the All-Star game. It's his first time missing an All-Star game in his career. His year 22, he's a 21-time starter player because of lingering discomfort in his left foot and ankle. Mm-hmm. Do you agree LeBron accepted knowing he probably wouldn't play?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. But he done been there 20 times before that.
Don't matter.
So why?
He's earned the right. He's earned the right to be able to sit out in the All-Star game where they're not going to be playing serious anyway. It's okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sit out. Now let Norman Powell get an All-Star game selection. Just like Giannis. Giannis knew he had a little slight injury. He pulled out. Now Trae Young is a 4-time All-Star selection.
Right.
That's the problem that I got. You're right. He's earned the right, but he didn't get it until Saturday.
Yeah, if you're LeBron, you drop the ball. When people have criticisms toward LeBron, they're going to bring this up. He already knew that he wasn't going to be able to play. I believe he missed the last game when they played Utah on the road. So if he missed that game, and that's Wednesday, and then come Friday, Saturday, that's when you're on the way, to San Francisco, why not bring it up to Adam Silver? You got him on speed dial. You got his personal number. Why not reach out to him, let him know I ain't looking too good right now. Don't think I'm going to be able to play. Give the NBA enough time to go through their alternates and be able to get a Norman Powell or other players that didn't make the All-Star game. That would have been the perfect opportunity, just like Giannis did. So again, LeBron, you dropped the ball. You should have already spoke up well before then, Wednesday or Thursday. Let the NBA know you're not going to play. You're still going to get credit for being an All-Star, but you just wouldn't play, just like Giannis. So again, disappointed in LeBron, but that's what he does. He likes to, make sure he gets all the attention.
You know you're not going to play. Why you block somebody else from playing?
Real talk.
That's just like you, Ocho. You know you're not going to play in the Pro Bowl.
Right.
Some of your first alternate, but you go over there.
Well, hold on now. Hold on. Now, what if LeBron, even though he wasn't playing, wanted to be there and be part of the team?
Giannis was there. Did you not see Giannis in his uniform?
Okay.
Giannis was there.
Okay, I see what you mean. He should have pulled out completely in general.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
They still gonna let him come. He's still the biggest name in basketball.
Yeah.
Sure, they're gonna love to have him come. Let him get introduced. In year 21, in year 22, a 21-time starter, NBA starting for LeBron James.
Right.
Give him that. Let the fans see that. But bro, come on, man.
Yeah, he could have still got that invite. Again, just like Giannis, still could have, got his little attention. I'm still an all-star. I'm 40 years old, 21 in a row. It's still going to count on your record, Bron. So you could have spoke up. But for you not speaking up in time to get an alternate involved, that just shows that LeBron James is selfish.
Norman Powell deserved to be. I thought Norman, he didn't deserve it. He earned the right to be there with the way he's played in the first half of the season. Now, I ain't breaking news to the chat. Y'all know I'm the biggest fan of LeBron's biggest supporter.
Yeah,
right.
Been
Shocking.
But I disagree. I wholeheartedly and strenuously disagree with his decision to make this announcement the day of the All-Star game.
Right.
He knew he wasn't going to play. Y'all think LeBron just made this decision today?
No.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody thinks that.
Yeah, but
if you got Shannon Sharpe, the biggest LeBron James fan, he'll take the shirt off his back for Bron. He'll step in the way of a moving car to protect LeBron. If he's going off on Bron like this, LeBron did wrong. So hopefully LeBron James watches this. I'm sure Clutch Sports is already reaching out to Unc. They're going to send him that message, just like when Stephen A. Smith had some criticisms. They reached out to him. They called him. So I know he's going to get that call from Rich Paul and LeBron James about this, just as far as standing on business, as far as LeBron James being wrong about this.
But and honestly, I can't even be mad at him because this is LeBron. I mean, this is LeBron. If there's one person that, if I'm not gonna play, I've earned every right to decide Sunday morning or decide Saturday morning.
No, LeBron James is not bigger than the game of basketball.
I didn't say he was bigger
So
than the
you
game of
talking about he's
basketball.
earned the right? No, he has not. No, he hasn't.
What?
No, I vehemently disagree.
No. Oh, and now I vehemently disagree with you on that.
I don't know why Ocho be playing stupid. I know this is kind of like his shtick. You know, he has to play this type of role, but he knows damn well that LeBron James didn't earn the right to cancel the last minute and avoid another potential all-star to make the cut. I believe it was Team Shaq. They were one person short. Even though it's the all-star game, no one really cares about it. That's why LeBron probably waited until the last minute and to, grab that attention. But this is the wrong attention if you're LeBron. You don't want this type of media backlash in a negative light, especially when there's no basketball going on for the next few days. People are going to be talking about this as far as the headlines. We need more stuff to talk about until the NBA gets back on board on Wednesday. So I think this is a miscalculation on Bron's part. But as far as Ocho, you know what's going on, bro. Stop playing dumb, bro.
If LeBron James, the all-time leading scorer in the NBA, decides, you know what, at the All-Star game this Sunday, I don't want to play. He should be able.
No. I'm not saying he doesn't have that right. I'm saying he doesn't have the right to do that Sunday, the day of the game.
Yep.
Make that decision on Thursday.
Wait,
Plus the fact of the matter is, you leave Shaq's team. Now Shaq team only has 7 players. They're down a man.
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro.
7 players, 5 players, 4 players. They ain't even playing for real. They might well play one-on-one. You just said it yourself. They just shooting 3. They might well just play horse.
Okay, so he couldn't do that. Okay, do what Giannis did. Giannis says, I'm not gonna play. And guess what? Trey got to come. Norman Powell would have got an opportunity to come.
Yeah, if that's the case, Ocho, yeah, they could be playing horse or 5-on-5 or whatever, but allow LeBron to watch them play that. Allow LeBron to watch the other players play horse and 5-on-5 or 1-on-1. Still gets your credit for being an all-star starter, but you're not going to play in the game. You can still root from the stands, root from the bench, but to do it this way, come on, Ocho. You know that was a selfish move on LeBron's part.
I have a question, huh?
Yes.
What's your question?
What if it was a lingering issue and it didn't flare up until he got there?
Man, stop it, Ocho.
I'm asking the question. That's a possibility.
So let me ask you, it lingered. So what did he do to cause it to flare up?
You be acting up now when you hit your 40s now.
What did he do to cause it to linger? Did he play basketball in between Wednesday night and today?
He just played
Wednesday. Wednesday. He played Wednesday, remember?
Right, yeah.
So Thursday he was off. Friday he was off. Saturday he was off. Sunday he makes an announcement that he's not going to play in the All-Star game. So I'm just trying to figure out, what did he do in between Wednesday after the game and today that caused it to flare up?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. I would text him and ask him, but I agree and disagree with you.
So LeBron James, he did play that Wednesday of last week versus Utah in Utah. So from Wednesday of last week, don't know the cutoff time to, announce replacements, but he could have, reached out to the office Thursday or Friday, whatever the cutoff time was, and let them know I'm a bad 50%. Don't know if I'm going to play. Have someone on standby. So just to give me the very last minute to fly them out in time, let them warm up, and to be able to be an all-star. So LeBron knew he wasn't going to play. He knew that on Wednesday after the Utah game, but he wanted to steal the headlines, wanted to be the center of attention. But again, you don't want this type of attention if you're LeBron. You don't want this type of negative light. Again, we're going to be covering this until Wednesday and maybe a little bit after. This may last a week in the media cycle just by the NBA starting games again on Wednesday. So again, you don't want this attention if you're LeBron, but maybe he does want this attention. Negative views, it's going to bring more clicks, have his name floating around. I'm sure they'll find a way to spin it, but terrible move by Bron, terrible look, selfish move, bro.
Honestly, because it is LeBron, and the fact that he's made the All-Star for his 21st year, if I'm not mistaken.
21 straight starts.
21 straight, and he wanted to actually be there, even if he didn't play. And I think that's why he didn't pull out.
He could have. Giannis is there. Giannis is there.
That's Giannis. We talk about LeBron.
But you said he wanted to be there. He could have come.
Could have stayed in street clothes
and do exactly what he did. Nothing.
Exactly. He could have been on street clothes, LeBron street clothes, aka AD street clothes. He could have did the same thing. But again, Ocho, I know he's trying to debate. He wants to learn how to criticize players and be in a debate type of style. But this ain't it, Ocho. You've done better than this all night, Cap. At the end of the day, LeBron could have been Giannis. It could have been anybody. Even Anthony Edwards that was sick and wasn't able to play. If you were able to let the league office know in time to find a replacement for you, it's a selfish move. LeBron, whoever didn't notify the league in time, selfish move, but it is what it is with Bron. People are going to be talking about this. It won't destroy his legacy. But when you're talking about LeBron James, this moment is going to be brought up. Everything's going to be magnified if you're LeBron. So to pull this type of selfish move, terrible look, and he deserves the backlash he's facing in the media.